Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to go through just a little bit of help to get you started with activity number 5. For activity 5, make sure you have the Word document and the Chapter 8 spreadsheet. Chapter 8 spreadsheet has 3 different tabs that we're going to use in this activity. They're all the 8.4 tabs, and to know which tab you're on, you just have to see which part of the activity you're on. Part 1, future value. I'm going to be on the 8.4 annuities future value tab. Okay, so we just fill it in, right? Payment of $200. So I'm going to change this first box to $200. Is made at the end of each month. That's important, monthly. So I'm going to change my compoundings per year to 12, like that. Paying 7.5% annual interest for 30 years. So I'm going to change my interest rate not to 0.75, not to 7.5, but to 0.075. So make sure that you do the interest rate correctly, and then change my number of years to 30. I'm not going to do that all for you, so that you gotta do the work right now, or do the work for yourself. But then whatever it says for the future value, you fill it in. That's the future value. How much did you put into the account? That is the next box. And how much interest did you earn? That is the last box. So hopefully that is not too terrible to fill in those pieces. Okay. Let me zoom in on my spreadsheet a little bit, like that. There we go. And then part 2, we change to, or actually we keep the same amount, we tweak the interest a little bit, and then find the new future value, how much you put in and how much interest. Okay, so we're just changing the interest from number 1 to number 2 by just a small amount. And then 3 and 4 ask you to kind of analyze that a little bit. How much more interest did you earn when the interest increased? And what do you think about that? Do you think it would be higher, lower, or is that about what you expected? Okay. Excuse me. When you get to part 2 on sinking funds, we're going to click on the annuities sinking funds tab, and it takes me there. Let's zoom in on that a bit. There we go. All right. We want $1 million in 30 years. So hey, it's already almost filled in for us. $1 million in 30 years. And let's see, 7.5%. And then number 6 is 8%. And we're going to see what that monthly payment is. If I want to be a millionaire in 30 years, what does my payment have to be if I can get that interest rate? And again, number 7 and 8, we're analyzing that small change in interest. How does that affect how much we need to deposit into our account on a monthly basis? All right, and then part 3, move that down there. Part 3 is on number of years. So we're going to change our annuity number of years to that tab there. Again, I'll zoom in. There we go. We want to retire with $1 million, but we can only afford $200 a month. How long is it going to take me to retire? So $1 million. I'm going to change my interest rate to 7.5%, decimal point 0.075. We're doing it monthly, but I can only afford $200. Okay, so this is already almost done for you. So like that's hopefully helpful. And then we change it in number 10 to 8%. And then, oops, why did I scroll down? I didn't mean to. In number 11, how many fewer years? And these will be decimals, so you can round to the nearest tenth. It doesn't tell you how to round. You can round to the nearest tenth or to the nearest whole, whichever is fine with me. And then just a couple analysis questions. What observations did you make about interest rates? How big of an impact, or do you think that they didn't really have that big of an impact after you do the assignment? That's hopefully going to get you give you a kick in the right direction. If you have questions as you're going through the activity, make sure to send me an email or see me in an office hour. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.